I'm back, Patrick from the Backyard Science Lab, and you might have seen some of my videos recently about bamboo and what I've used bamboo for. And bamboo is good for a lot of things because of its natural properties. So today in this video, I am with my friend, Eric. His name is Eric, to tackle some of the properties of bamboo. Okay, so we are here at this fire you might have seen at the end of our last clip, and we kind of made this, I'm not sure if it'll still be alive, but one of the properties of bamboo is that because of the water inside of it, it can explode when put in heat. So we're going to see if we can get this fire working a little bit better. Although it's a great example, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, that we have one hole here that's a fire and another hole next to it. This is called a Dakota hole fire. And there's a bridge hole between those two holes. So that way, air comes in one hole and then comes out the other. That lets it have a lot more oxygen and should make it get hotter. But anyway, we are going back to the bamboo forest. Okay, so now we're in the bamboo forest. This is where I record most of my bamboo videos. You can see all of this bamboo that we have here. Now, bamboo is very invasive. The previous owners, about 5 years ago, planted just a couple of stalks, and it came into this massive thing. So if you are planting bamboo or doing things with bamboo, you have to always check with your township and about how it is. But because this is back here, because it's back here, we have to cut down a lot of it so it doesn't spread. But we're gonna get we're gonna cut down a couple pieces to see their properties. Going to different sides also helps make sure that you cut all of it before it falls and is awkward to cut. It's getting kind of noisy here, but we have our pieces of bamboo from when we cut them down in the forest, and we have to get these leaves off. My favorite tool for this is the machete. Now, the machete is a good tool, but it is also a dangerous one. So that's why I have this rope that comes with it, and making sure that I can firmly grasp it so that I don't accidentally drop it and drop it on my foot or something. Also, I'm cutting away from me when I cut this, and you can see that when I cut this, cutting like that to slice off these leaves. So we need to cut these 4 pieces, and then hopefully we can do some tests to find their strengths. Okay, so we're back. We've cut down these 4 pieces of bamboo here, and now we're going to do some experiments to try and see their strengths and their weaknesses. So the first one I wanted to try is how much force can be applied to them vertically. And so I thought the only best way to do this would be to try pole vaulting with this. Now, because this is kind of dangerous, we both have safety goggles on to make sure we don't stab each other in the eye. Yay. Okay. So, I'm gonna get back here, and I'm gonna move out of the way. Attempt 1. Once Eric here tries it, bamboo has a really high force vertically. Try to reach down. Try to reach down. More down on the pole.
That makes sense.
Because it's a thicker piece. So that while this isn't the best pole vaulting, a thicker one would probably do better. This works well because it can have a lot of force applied to it vertically, and it's really, really light so that we can hold it and throw it around.
That's
Okay. Okay, so we saw that bamboo has a lot of force that can be applied to it this way. Even with both me and Eric's weight, while I'm not sure if Eric wants to reveal that, we can tell and just see by this that it can support a lot of weight. And this, compared to wood, is because it has its fibers arranged differently and is actually technically a grass, which means that its fibers are a lot different than wood. Although we can see here that from this, it does snap really easily at some of these other points. And now this is a great opportunity actually here to kind of show what the inside of this looks like. So, you can see here from this little piece, you can see it's hollow. And that at these niches, there's a membrane. This membrane means that one of these sections is closed off. So, I've tried this before, but that means that if we have a bigger piece like this, one of these membranes can hold pressure in it. And now, how do we generate that pressure? Well, because this is still pretty wet bamboo, it's freshly cut, it still holds a lot of water, and so that when we heat it up, like that fire over there, it should get hot and explode. Now, I've done this before, so I know that it does explode. This is one of the cool properties of bamboo, and I have a couple stories of using it as a fire poking stick and it exploding. But yeah, we're gonna move over to that fire and watch that reaction happen.
It hits the camera.
Well, we're gonna have the camera pretty far away, probably.
Oh, like right here.
But this takes a couple minutes to heat up, and some are kind of more duds. So we're gonna throw it on, get behind the camera. We'll still have our audio so that you can see our reactions, but we'll be behind the camera nice and safe. So we're gonna slide it. Well, no, we're just gonna lean it over. But we're gonna use one of like the second or third pieces, just because hopefully it doesn't crush. Yeah, so we're gonna put this on, and then we're gonna run. And you can you can see how it might smoke. Let's get back further.
Oh,
Okay. So we have Eric's mic here, or actually, I like this on Eric, that you can probably still hear us from. Or way behind the camera now. You can kind of see that it's smoking. Okay. Okay. Here I have the mic now. And you can kind of see that it's smoking a little bit as the water evaporates. Well, hopefully if it's watertight, it'll evaporate there and, yeah, airtight. Well, because boiling water. Okay, we don't know what it is, but hopefully
airtight
it'll
is
explode soon.
tight, so airtight.
Airtight, yeah. Well, yeah, because
The pressure builds up with that.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Because water has like water tension, so it's like a pretty bigger hole than air. Right? Because then you can. We need to do a water tension video. That would be pretty cool. Go around. Oh, jeez. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, you know what? I actually think that we're gonna leave this for a couple minutes, just to make sure that it doesn't pop, and we're safe to go look at it.
So get it out. How do we cool it off?
You can just put it with the.
Put it in the grass and dang, that exploded.
Okay, so let's bring it over to the camera here. Not sure how hot
Still
this is.
pretty hot.
But you can see this one part that we put over it bursted
And-
quite nicely.
Also, if you can look at it, there's a bunch of water everywhere.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of water everywhere, which is weird. It boiled a lot of the water out.
Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah, there's actually some boiled water on the edge of it still dripping out. A lot of water got stuck in there. But yeah, you can see how it kind of exploded here by the side and then created this big gash in it, and that's how it exploded. So we're gonna put a newer, fresh piece just along the line from it and see if we can capture it in slow motion and see anything. Okay, so this is, if you don't recognize it, which
Pretty cool.
probably on the ground so you won't, but this is our bamboo bridge that we made a couple videos ago.
Should I?
Yeah, you can aim it down a little bit. Yeah. This is our bamboo bridge we made a couple videos ago. It was an awesome bridge I made with my friend Ethan. Although since we didn't seal it or really expect it to live that long, it's really not doing all that well. So we think we're going to give it a proper farewell by taking some of this plastic off and burning it. See how much pops. So we might do a time lapse of this or something, but we're going to be preparing all of this wood to burn. been a long day. We've seen the strengths and weaknesses of bamboo, how its properties, and unfortunately, yeah, that's one property, but have seen the demise of our bamboo bridge. So, yeah, it's been a hot day, and I think we can see you in the next video.